What up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Something SMEG here on Something's Cooking TV. I hope that you guys are having fun and enjoying the content that we're putting out. I hope you're enjoying the music. Shout out to JM for making every single beat that you hear on these recipes and on these videos. Shout out to my team for capturing the content and for editing and everything. I'm loving it so far, and I hope that you guys are having fun too. Today we're making a recipe that is inspired by one of my favorite chefs in the whole wide world. His name is Chang. And really the inspiration came from his XO sauce, which I have taken bits and pieces and kind of made it a little bit not so complicated and achievable for me in the little time that I have. And we are pan frying some prawns, and it's a really delicious umami filled dish that will impress a lot of people, and especially it will impress yourself. Firstly, what we're gonna do is we're going to make our XO sauce, which is they say every chef has his own little XO sauce, and I guess this one is mine, inspired by Chang. We've got something that smells so delicious. Dried shrimp. I love the smell. It's not that great, but it's not that bad. But in we go with a bowl with some garlic cloves. We've got 6 to be exact, and then some chopped up ginger, and then also in with our dried shrimp. And with our hand blender, if you've got a food processor, that also can work. But we just want to pulverize this into a bit of a paste. Seafoody. Smells like we're at the ocean. Smells great. Dried shrimp, you can find them at most like Asian stores. And I know that it sounds like, oh, dried shrimp, now I've got to go out and find dried shrimp. Trust me, it's worth it. The flavor that you get from this is incredible. And it's also very versatile. You can use it for a lot of different things. Okay, here we go. And we are done. All right, that's done. And now we're gonna get some beautiful prosciutto, which is full of flavor as well. And what we wanna do is just chop this up into slightly smaller pieces. And that will do the trick. And now these are gonna go into a pan. So in a wok, we're going in with 1/2 cup of grapeseed oil. Now, why grapeseed oil? It's a great neutral oil that is quite healthy for you as well. So in with 1/2 cup into our wok, and we're gonna heat that up. All right, so this wok heats up really quick because it's really thin. And in we go with our prosciutto until it goes brown and crisp. What happens as well here with frying this prosciutto is that we're rendering off that fat, and that's also going into that grapeseed oil. So now we're giving the oil a lot of flavor that we want. So that's looking really good. And now in we go with some dried chili, just to add a bit of kick. And now we're going with all of this flavor. So now turn down that heat, and we're just gonna let this simmer as low as possible and let that cook out for about 30 to 35 minutes. Now we can move on to our prawns, just to get the coating of the prawns together. We're going to do 2 different types of peppers. We've got normal black pepper and Szechuan pepper. Szechuan pepper's got a little bit more of like a lemony hint, which I absolutely love. So we're gonna crush that in to a nice powder. And then also a good pinch of salt. This thing is super cool. One of the oldest cooking tools in the world, maybe the oldest. All done. All right, so add in this onto a plate just so we can coat our prawns. You can almost smell that like lemony vibe that the Szechuan pepper's got. This is smelling really good. All right, beautiful prawns, deshelled, heads off, and all you want to do now is we just want to coat them in this pepper and salt mixture. Get a good coat on all of them. All right, now we just let these chill. Once our XO sauce is done, prawns cook really quickly, so we'll cook them when that's done. All right, that XO sauce is looking and smelling delicious. And really, like, this is just a flavor booster for so many different things. So I'm just gonna get some into a little serving dish that can go along with our prawns. Fry up some prawns. These cook really quickly. So into a pan we go. All right, in we go with a little bit of grapeseed oil. I'm just gonna let that heat up. I love the interactiveness of the product, that we have a place where we can do the wok and then bring it back. I also love the design of the stove. It was a stove that I went and personally chose at the warehouse. It's my favorite at the moment. Prawns cook in a minute or two, so keep an eye on them. Get that pan nice and hot. Okay, take them in batches. Don't crowd your pan, just so you can make sure that everything cooks well. All right, all done, fam. This is my type of food. So I'm gonna stack these. Great little platter as well for you to take out, especially if you're eating like a sharing style. It's a great way to eat. And also because they're de-shelled and deheaded, they're not as intimidating for some people that are kind of like a little bit freaked out by prawns. Heaven knows why, because they're so damn good. All right, let's finish these off. A little bit of coriander, and then just a gentle squeeze of lemon juice over. And that right there is the essence of my life and food. I love it so much, full of flavor, and there's only one thing left to do. So what you do is you take a little bit of that XO sauce, add it onto a prawn, hands down, my favorite thing I've ever made on this channel. This is #1 in my life right now. Please go and try it. Bye now.